Hello, everybody. This is Maxwell Travers, along with Hammerlock Hank, Double R Rob Ratliff, special guest Gerald Horton,
The manager of champions.
BHL. Our league champion is Dominant Factor K.
Congratulations.
Yeah, awesome. Dominant factor, too.
Our TV champion, of course, from the trough. I think that's what it is. Inch Eye Orlando.
Congratulations.
Our Central Plains champion. Of course, we might get some cheers for this one. Tusk the Warrior.
Yay!
Congratulations. I've heard good things about him.
He's had a pretty good streak going here recently.
Yeah.
I've read a lot about him. He's doing awesome.
Thank you. His partner, I think it's his partner, Doc Porkenstein.
Congrats, Doc.
The Great Lakes champion. Also their partner, Porkenstein the Monster.
Oh,
There you go, Monster.
congrats, man.
Our Mid-Atlantic champion, the little shit himself, Hugo Dangerfield.
Good job, James.
Battle Royal. Our Northeast champion, the Savage Owl, from
Wow.
Association of Ratliff. I mean Rothschild and Sin, or I can't remember what they called it, but
Close
Congrats.
enough. Close enough.
our Pacific Northwest champion, Warblaze.
Congratulations.
Our Rocky Mountains champion, the Spectre, Ash Canick, or whatever.
What?
Well, congratulations.
Our Southeast champion, Luscious Larry Lawrence.
I've heard a lot about Larry Lawrence, too, and not all of it was good. But nonetheless, congrats.
Southwest champion, the Dominant Factor Smoke.
He's something else. I've read about him, too, and congrats to him. He's a hard worker.
West Coast champion, our Dominant Factor Pain.
Oh, another one. Yeah, very underrated, but he is a fighter. Congratulations.
Damn, I don't think anybody's ever going to beat these teams, but who knows? Our league tag team champions are Porkenstein the Monster and Igor. Our TV tag team champions are Tusk the Warrior and Doc Porkenstein.
Congrats to both of them. Like I said, to hold on to the tag team belts for a long time, that's something. I'd like to see a tag team match for the titles between those two teams.
Oh, that'll happen this cycle.
Cool.
They always put the TV champs up against the tag champs, so yep, that's gonna happen. Our league six-man champs are Doc Porkenstein, Porkenstein the Monster, and Igor.
Congrats to them.
And our TV six-man champs, the little shit himself, Doc David Trotter, Christopher Anarchy, and Little Biggs.
Yeah.
And the Battle Royal winner wins 22 free BHL matches, Porkenstein the Monster.
No, congrats to Porkenstein.
This was a good cycle for both the Pig Products, NME, ARS. All did well this cycle. A nice,
Yeah, it sounds like it.
breakdown between all of them.
I wish I could say Order's been doing really good.
Well, Order will bounce back. PPA is part of Order, so the Pig Products are part of Order. So they're getting some order in there a little bit. Some of the commissioner title, the Ultimate Sin title, Tusk the Warrior retains and remains the Sin champion.
47 cards.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead. I was just saying how many cards there were. That's it.
Yeah, I actually forgot. I skipped over that. 51 cards, right?
Yep, 51.
And what, 6 stars? Nice job for those guys. War, the current champion for War is Shackles Malone.
I've heard of Shackles Malone. Really good wrestler. Congrats.
Pestilent champion, Little Dead Riding Hood. I still love that name, Little Dead Riding Hood.
That does have a catchy ring to it. I like it too. Congratulations.
And Death is currently vacant. I think they're going to decide that shortly.
Well, that's cool. Maybe a battle royal or tournament.
In Famine, the Famine champion is Dominant Factor Smoke.
Oh, congratulations again.
And My Bloody Valentine, the pay-per-view. The War champion will be Shackles Malone versus Hugo Dangerfield or Brutal Bolivian Assassin.
That's going to be a good match.
And the Famine champion is Dominant Factor Smoke versus either Bodybag Clark or JG Clark.
Wow, that'll be a good match.
Some of these are still pending. This is interesting. The Sin Contenders match is actually Tusk the Warrior, who actually is the Sin champion, versus Doc Porkenstein and Porkenstein the Monster. All of the pork products.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bacon.
So Inchai Hernando's taking on Ravishing Ricky Paradise. Igor's taking on Icon Gilbert Arroyo. That will be tough for Igor.
I agree with that.
Porkenstein the Monster is taking on Luscious Larry Lawrence.
Whoa.
Be another tough one.
Yeah. I got to go with Luscious Larry Lawrence on that one.
And Kane and Abel champions have Shackles Malone and Cellblock Charlie versus Suicidal Soviet Assassin and the Jammin' Jamaican Assassin. That's for, I believe, the Tag Team Championship.
I got to go with, I'm probably going to get it wrapped in the mouth for this, but I got to go with the Jamaican Assassin and Soviet Assassin on that one.
That one's going to be a tough one, but those guys have been kicking butt.
We all know who should really be getting those title shots. Razor and Taser, yep. Oh, no, I'm joking.
I know. Look at the pork products. They won TV and league, and they're not part of this match either. The Pestilence champion has Little Dead Riding Hood versus the winner. Oh, that's undetermined yet. A couple of these are still undetermined, but the My Bounty Valentine's looks like it's going to be a pretty good pay-per-view.
I have to go with Little Red. Sounds like she could take any challenge there is, and she's proved how tough she is.
And still, again, I love the name.
Me too.
Lots of good trash talk. You guys ought to check it out when you get the chance. The commissioner, Sin, is wimped out and not here today. So just take a look at the trash talk. He's got a pretty good program going here.
Yep. Get well soon, Jared.
Get well, Jared.
I just got to wonder, Gavin and Jared are both sick. Have they been hanging out together? And we probably don't want to know.
Really?
No.
Oh, no. We don't want to know what happened. Just get well soon.
Get well
Yep.
soon.
Okay, our next league is the GAL.
Okay, what we've got. I love the new layout. Gorgeous Amazon League. Nice layout. The Perfect Champion from COT, Destiny Sanchez Leon.
Oh, congrats.
The French Quarter Champion, Ripley Rhodes.
Cool, congrats. I like Ripley Rhodes.
Ladies Legend, Mal O'Brien.
So, congratulations. Sounds like a car dealership.
Oz Academy Champion is Ursula Van Chaos.
Yeah, congrats with a name like that.
In Stardom Champion, Christy Boom Boom Geraldson.
That's right.
Wow. She brought the boom boom and she's got gold. Congratulations.
And we'll cover it later, but she also took third in deathmatch, the women's deathmatch tournament. Bellatrix champion, White Phoenix, Nina Schmidt.
Oh, I'm no stranger to her work. Faced her a couple times. Congratulations.
And Pro Wrestling Eve champion, Rainbow, Rika Roberts.
Yeah, congratulations, Rainbow.
NCW I'm going to say it wrong. Femmes Fatales champion?
It's Femmes Fatales.
What he said. Evie Van Chaos.
Congratulations.
The Glow champion out of Cot. Nature Girl Nikita Wu.
Congratulations, Nikita.
And the Shimmer champion Beatrice Van Chaos.
Oh, and still congrats again. She's something else.
WoW champion Sexy the Clown.
Well,
Last
a name like that. Congrats.
And Shine champion Caroline Del Rey.
Oh, she's something else.
Congratulations, little shit.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Kind of the same thing going on here. Cot took both the TV and league tag team champions, with the tag team champions going to Destiny Sanchez Leon and Nature Girl Nikita Wu.
Whoa, what a combo.
And Cot TV tag champions Brawlin Lynn Brocious.
Yeah.
And the Mangler Marjorie Rosas.
Oh, congratulations. With a name like the Mangler, you got to be tough.
Telling you. And the League 6-man champions still out of Cot. Destiny Sanchez Leon, Nature Girl Nikita Wu, and Fallon Luna.
Wow.
Congratulations.
And the TV 6-woman champions Savannah Del Rey, Josephine Del Rey, and Caroline Del Rey.
Hey, congratulations, little shit.
Congrats.
And the Battle Royal champion Destiny Sanchez Leon.
Congrats.
And this was
Congrats.
bulletin number 56, January 2023.
Cool.
So, Kamish, what you got to say about your league?
I wish it would be a little better, but we can work on that. Yeah, we can work on that. 27 cards ain't nothing to sneeze at. I think
Isn't that up from last cycle? Isn't it up quite a bit from last cycle?
26 cards. Never mind. Still nothing to sneeze at. At least it's not like 15. At least it's still our queen, Nina Schmidt. She is still the Amazon queen. Our gauntlet champion is Lady Godiva, or Godiva.
Congratulations to both of them.
Nice to see Lady Godiva back. I remember she used to have some pretty good feuds with Blackjack Betty and a few others back in the day. She's no longer in the league, but they used to have some nice feuds back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
She's back now, and that would be about it on my part on that league. Okay, next would be LSL. Jerry, do the honors.
Okay. For our LSL bulletin, the World Swamp Champion is NME Paul the Butcher Duchesne.
Congratulations.
Yep. Our American Extreme Champion is NME Killer Carl Kowalski.
That's right. Well deserved.
Oh, yeah. King of South Champion, Virus Khan. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Our Southern Heritage Champion is Virus the Death Deal Morpheus. Another great talent. Primetime Elite Champion, DOD Violent Victoria Red. Congrats.
Yay. Hell yeah, congratulations.
Our Brass Knuckles Champion, Virus Judy Sessions.
Another well-deserved one.
Oh, yeah. Our Colossal Fear Champion is NME Bow to Duchesne. Glad to see him on the board. Our North American Champion is Virus Mike Pizzazz. Congrats, Mike. Okay. Our Iron Fist Champion is AOD Jim Corvette. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jim Corvette.
Our First Blood Champ is BNC Jack's Wreckage. Congratulations, Wreckage.
All right, congratulations, little shit.
Congratulations, Will Smith. Woo!
Our Southern Hardcore champion is DOD, the Darkness, Matthew Stimboli. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Back.
And our Barbed Wire champion is, I'm glad to see him back on the board, AOD Bruiser Frank Brody. Congratulations, Bruiser.
Right.
A name like that, you got to be on the board.
Oh, yeah. Now we go to our tag teams. Our league tag team champions are NME Gravedust and Merman.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Unusual tag team, but don't need to be on the same page to be successful. Our TV tag team champs are DOD, Big Papa Red, and Big Mama Red. No surprise there. And now we go to our League 6-man champions, where it is Virus, White Phoenix, Nina Schmidt, Judy Sessions, and Jamie Wolf. Congratulations.
And winning another 5 free matches.
Yep, another 5 free matches. And the TV 6-man champs are AOD General Chuck Mobley, Harry the Grinder Greenwell, and Bruiser Frank Brody. Congratulations to them picking up the gold.
This one's kind of hard to read a little bit because it's in Mexican, but it's El Hijo de Mil Demonios.
Our Battle Royal winner. Thank you, Tim. I'm glad you read that off because I was going to have trouble reading that off. He is our Battle Royal winner. Congratulations to him.
Yeah.
And we've had some great matches this past cycle. We've had a few injuries, which from what I know, things are getting better. Eric Fontaine suffered a knee injury last cycle, but what I've heard, he's doing good. It wasn't serious. He thought he may have torn an ACL. He just sprained his knee, and he will be wrestling next cycle. It's just this cycle he was tough wrestling with a knee injury, and I know he had a streak of bad luck, but Eric will be back stronger this next cycle.
Yep. And we had 50 cards.
50 cards we had. Tim's correct. And like I said, we have some surprises that are going on. You know, we've had some returns we never expected. And we also have matches that are going to happen next cycle that are pretty good. And in the junior heavyweight division, I think next cycle, if I'm not mistaken, I know, speaking of Eric Fontaine, he's going to be wrestling for the junior heavyweight title against the current champ. And is Prince Tier the current champ?
I don't know. I don't remember who the current champ was.
What's the matter with you?
It's the March guy.
Okay. So Eric will have a title shot to once again be, I believe, a six-time junior heavyweight champion. If he can, like I say, he could defeat the current champ, he'll make it 6. That'll be a record. And we also have where we had some sneak attacks that happened. One of them was on Violent Victoria Red and War Goddess. After Violent Victoria won the Swamp Queen title, Terry Black returned and attacked both Red and both War Goddess. And that was a shock there. But in her TT, she made it known she's coming after the women's titles and other titles too. And I know she has her troubles with Pastor Toby Wyatt, who they've had words to as well. So
he will be back next cycle.
Yeah, and I know there's been a lot of trash talk between Terry Black and Pastor Wyatt. So look for them, possibly a feud going there.
That might be one of the matches I make.
Okay. That would be a good match. I mean, any exciting match with those two in it.
Yeah. And Eric Fontaine is still our Gauntlet champion. BT White is still the Diamond Drop champion. Violent Victoria is now a 2-time Flaming Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Champion. Hopefully she don't keep it for a year this time.
Hopefully not. She set the bar the last time. Hopefully somebody else can be the second person to do that, or even try his hardest to keep it, maybe longer. But that's a tough thing to do, like you say, Tim. In the LSL, that's very tough to do.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, and for the LSL Texas Heavyweight title, in that match, we know that Killer Carl Kowalski won the Ultimate X match, which was a very exciting match. Probably got match of the year. It's going to probably be a match of the year candidate. But from the past records, our commissioner was of the LSL Texas Heavyweight rankings decided to make another 4-way, but this time it's a little bit different. It's going to be an 4-way I quit match. Whoever utters the words that I quit will be the champion. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's a 4-way, so whoever utters the words I quit will either retain the title or lose the Texas Heavyweight title.
That's right.
Who's going to be in it?
Okay, the people who are going to be in it, I'll look at my notes. And, of course, Killer Carl will be in it. He's our Texas Heavyweight champion. The other person that'll be in it, Catfish John, will be the other one because he's fought tooth and nail to try to win that title. The other one, whether people agreed or not, last cycle she was doing pretty good and everything. Scored a victory over Eric Fontaine and scored a victory over War Goddess. And Terry Black will be the other one. And the final one that will be in the 4-way I quit match, and I don't know if they have experience with being in an I quit match or not. The final participant will be the Death Deal Morpheus. So that's going to be a match too, where the person that quits, the person who gives up, will either be the champ or retain the title. That's going to be a good one, but I would look for everybody just to throw everything but the kitchen sink into the ring.
I'd say they will.
Mm-hmm. And going through the rankings, also War Goddess had such a good series too. She beat some top names and did pretty good. So her and Grave Dust will wrestle in a match to determine the number one contendership to the LSL Texas Heavyweight title. So, like I said, if anybody wants some opportunities, talk to me about being in the Texas Heavyweight title tournament, because I know Rob, you shouted out and wanted some opportunities, and Catfish John's been hanging in there and proving how much he wants it.
Oh yeah.
He's been proving how much he wants it, and he's been working hard. He's beaten some top names, and like I said, he had a victory over Eric Fontaine, which was a good match. Just, Eric doesn't make no excuses, even though he said, he was going on a bad leg. He says, I don't cry over spilt milk. I go out and wrestle every night, whether I'm hurt or sick or what. If the other person wins, that's them. He said, and he was very, very happy to retain the Gauntlet of Hell Swamp title, where he lost the G-Force title, was very heartbroken at that. And had some other matches he lost, and when he went out and he told me he had one title left, and I told him, well, then go out and do it, throw everything you can, and he won. And I told him, I know losing the G-Force was hard. You held on to that for a very long time. I think you set another record, but you're still the Gauntlet of Hell Swamp champion. I would go from there. You're not beltless. You're still one of the best in the LSL, along with BTY, Catfish John, everybody who's there, who's busted their butt.
Oh yeah.
And I know with the LSL, it's getting better and better. And like Tim mentioned, past year, Toby Wyatt will be back. So, like I said, some of the trash talk going on.
He'll be back this coming cycle.
Okay, this coming cycle, he'll be back. And like I said, if it sounds like the commissioner will sign a match between him and Terry Black. I can't wait to see what kind of match it is, but we know both of them can be really vicious in the ring, and it's like putting Cain against Abel.
Tessa the Fox is wanting in on that.
Oh, she is?
Oh yeah, before she lost that women's title, she's kind of upset and ready to go.
Okay. Does she want to be in the Texas heavyweight division or anything? Or
Yeah, she wants to be in there too.
okay, I'll take that under advisement and everything. So you speak for Tessa, right?
Yeah. Tessa,
Okay. Okay.
and
I got somebody who wants to be in there.
Okay.
His name is Axel Rex.
Axel Rex. Okay. Can I make a suggestion? Since my commissioner matches were already sent in, can I make a suggestion here?
go ahead.
Okay. Why don't you put Tessa versus Axel in a opportunity match?
That's
Oh,
fine.
Either one of you, yeah. Either one of you guys can sign it. You guys decide who wants to sign the match. You have my permission right there, and whoever wins that match will get an opportunity for the title.
Yeah. I
And-
just put Texas Opportunity on it.
Okay, that sounds good. So, and I'm still gonna. It doesn't matter who wins or who loses. You're still in the Texas heavyweight contender in my top 10, 20. It don't matter. You guys are still in that. And I observe matches of the win losses. Whoever is doing good in the LSL. Like, let's say, for example, if Tessa went out and had a clean sweep, okay, I got to take that into consideration. She deserves an opportunity, definitely, a title shot. And if Axel goes out and does awesome, okay, he's another one. And that's why I do have single matches. I have 4-way matches. I'll even do triple threat matches. So, like I said, be prepared any kind of match that Tessa and Axel will be in. It could be Tessa versus Axel versus the champion, whoever it is. So just be prepared, or a 4-way or just a singles match. I like to change things up. I don't like to keep them the same.
Sounds fine.
But yeah, just sure. Yeah, just put, like Tim, if you're going to sign the match between Tessa and Axel, just put Texas Opportunity, so that way when I look at the notes, I can see who won. Like, okay, let's say if Tessa won, okay, Tessa just got a title shot. Or if Axel wins, okay, he's got a title shot. But one thing, I can't skip anybody ahead of who wins the number one contenders match, because you never know. I could put the number one contender and whoever gets the title shot together in a 3-way.
What if it's a draw?
If it is a draw, then you will have a rematch next cycle.
Okay.
Is that cool? Whether it's a double disqualification, a double count out, a draw, if that happens, then you'll get one more chance on it. And if it happens again, a draw, then you'll have to work your way back up again. Yeah, I want to be fair and give people opportunities and everything like that. It's like the only people that I won't give title shots to are the junior heavyweight champion and the world diamond drop champion, because those are major titles, and the champions, they have it's fair to them because they have their own divisions they're in, and the Texas heavyweight title is for other opportunities for people. So the only way, and I make a rule, the only way that you can get a title shot, and this is in my division, if you forfeit your title, that's the only way you get a shot. Otherwise, no. Because I don't think it's fair that a wrestler who is a world champion, whether it's junior champion or the world diamond drop champion, should have the Texas title. That's not fair to anybody else. But if you're the G-Force champion, you have every right to be in that league. You can hold the Texas title and the G-Force title. I don't have a problem with that. Or even the Gatorbait title. So we do have some options. We do have, again, some good options. But if people want to be in my division, my LSL Texas heavyweight division, let me know. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. You want to compete? Okay. There are opportunities, but you're going to earn them.
LSL seems to be pretty exciting and pretty busy recently.
Yeah, it's kind of like a can of worms, brother. You open the can of worms and they all come out and they're going everywhere. That's kind of like this last cycle, how it felt. You know, there's been a lot of trash talking. There's been a lot of sneak attacks. There's been, you know, just some soul searching from people. And Carl Kowalski, Sandman, Sanderson, the Deshanes, Chris Schmidt, Morpheus, all of them have been speaking their mind. And yeah, and I look and I listen, you know, see what's going on. I like all this trash talk. I like all this stuff going on. That's what I like to see in the LSL. Being a commissioner, that's what I like to see. You know, just get out there, get yourself known, speak your mind. And Tim, if you don't mind me bringing this up about the Final Impact League that we're starting, Tim will explain it more. He's the one who's really him and everybody else have put a lot of heart and soul behind it. And I want to thank everybody at this time because of everyone's been knowing what's been going on with me in my personal life and all that, like about me losing my job. And I also went online school, spent a couple of weeks, and I got my personal trainer certification. Got that done. And I've been applying at gyms. I applied one here in my hometown. Hopefully we'll hear from them sometime this week, and I'm having confidence I'm going to get hired. And I'm also going out to Beaverton tomorrow for a job interview at one of their 24-hour fitnesses and see where that goes. But, you know, like I said, I just want to apologize that I haven't been during when you're in the chat rooms, that I haven't been there that much because my attention was diverted some other places.
That's understandable.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. But yeah, and then when Tim came across, like, he'll explain more about the FIL. We all talked about, but Tim will talk more about that and give all the fans and everybody an insight of what that's about. And to everybody who contributed, who did the hard work on it, thank you so much. And making one of my fantasies for the IWA come true. And I think we're going to go good.
Okay, guys, can I jump in here a minute?
Jump right in.
Okay, for the LSL Junior Heavyweight Division, Ricky the Fox Steamboat won the Wrestler of the Year.
Oh, congratulations!
You know, I'm not the commissioner of that part, but I'm looking at the records back here in the back of the LSL paper, and he's got the most points.
Oh, he deserves it. Congratulations.
So I just want to jump in there and say that. I didn't know if anybody had saw that or not.
One more thing.
It's okay.
One thing before we go on to BBL. I will do a point system beginning from last cycle. Have a Wrestler of the Year, a Woman of the Year, Tag Team of the Year, Six Man of the Year, and other things too. So that's all I needed to say about LSL.
Cool.
Now we go on to the BBL. Our league champion wins 10 free BBL matches. Sinister, Sean, Brutal. TV champion is, of course, from Rothschild and Sin, Pig Face.
Oink, oink.
And our Central Plains champion is the Cobra, Riley Orton.
Congratulations.
And our East Coast champion from the Battle Royal is Boom Boom Bugalow.
Congratulations, little shit.
Of course, another Rothschild and Sin, Clover Lane. The sister, I guess. Or wife, I'm not quite sure yet. Our Mid-Atlantic champion, the Sultan of Sleeves, Casanova Lane. Our Northeast champion, the Snowman, Danny Yayo.
Boo.
Congrats.
Our Pacific Northwest champion, Jamie Sin.
Boo.
Our Rocky Mountains champion, Jacko, the red hateable dinosaur. Congratulations, little shit.
Congratulations.
Southeast champion, Allison Chains.
Boo.
Congrats, Alice.
Southwest champion, Otis Bruiser.
Boo.
Our West Coast Thunderlord.
Boo.
Our league
Congrats.
champion wins 5 free matches, MPG and Big Fat.
Congrats, man.
Our TV tag team champions, Allison Chains and Sammy Hagar.
Boo.
Congratulations.
Our league 6-man champions are Maximo the Purple, Jacko the Red, and Barnabas the Blue hateable dinosaurs.
Congratulations, little shit.
Congratulations.
I think they're also IWA World Champions also.
Wow,
That's
that's definitely.
Anyway, World 6 champions as well. Our TV 6-man champions are Machine, El Mascarado, and Tomax Firefly.
Boo.
And the winner of the Battle Royal, winning 34 free matches. Boom, boom, Bugalo. Congratulations, little Shubo.
Man, oh man, this was an exciting cycle. We had a lot going on. This is Tour 528, January of 2023. We had our pay-per-view happen this cycle. Also, year-end awards were announced, as well as our new Hall of Famers. Before we get to that real quick, we had 99 cards. We're still in the top 10. We also had 22 wrestlers finish with a star this cycle, with Sinister Sean Brutal getting a 501. Nice job, folks.
Cool.
So
Congratulations.
we'll start with Christmas Havoc and Atticus Black. It was over Ulysses Deadeye. In a hardcore match, Pigface beat Warpig. Pigface is probably gonna unmask himself this cycle, so it'll be exciting to see who he really is. He's part of that farm crew who've been unmasking themselves now in several different leagues.
You know, it's kind of scary when people take off their mask because you never know what to expect, and you're shocked of who it is under the mask.
And as a surprise, that's how Etzel Frost ended up in this league too.
Okay.
So, first blood match: Otis Gruzer over at FedEx Bobby Brutal. Can't wait to see the breakdown of that match, as Otis Gruzer looks like maybe a cannibal. He likes human flesh.
Mm.
Okay.
And then, of course, I'm sorry.
Yeah, people say human flesh tastes like chicken. I doubt it.
Yeah, I'm not going to check that one out. There's a lot of things I'll eat, but I'm going to skip that one for now.
Me too.
And then scheduled by the Sultan of Sleaze Casanova Lane, the strip club street fight. And of course, in a strip club street fight, who would win that? Casanova Lane over Lone Star Redneck and the vicious Timothy Clark.
Wow.
Ooh.
I was going to say, when you get into a fight in a strip club, all bets are off, definitely.
And then we had the mystery opponent taking on, I'm going to say it wrong, so Tim can help me out,
Makashi.
Yep, and that mystery opponent turned out to be Dr. Teeth. And Dr. Teeth won that match.
Whoa. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Then we had the stable bloody battle royal. Cobra Riley Orton won it for his stable, which gave him 30 free matches and $150,000 in iMoney spread with his team, which was FedEx Bobby Brutal, Sinister Sean Brutal, along with himself, the Cobra Riley Orton.
Wow.
And
Congratulations.
with Izzy Rhodes' retirement, as the Battle Royal she was the Battle Royal champion when she retired. We used this match to name the new Battle Royal champion, and we split it to a men's and women's title. So, of course, because Riley Orton won, he gets the men's title, and Jamie Sin takes the women's Battle Royal title.
Wow.
Then we had the TV Doom title championship, which was Sinister Sean Brutal versus Dire Wolf and Gavin Rothschild. Sinister Sean Brutal retained as the TV Doom title champion.
Very cool.
And then Swinezilla, the champion, versus Etzel Frost for the women's TV Doom. And Etzel Frost took down Swinezilla, who was the first women's TV Doom title, but Etzel Frost is the new champion. And here, these guys are, in my time with the BBL, and I've created the almanac for the BBL, which you guys can see on Facebook or even on the IWA website now. The top tag team in the history of the BBL, as far as I've been able to find, the Smooth Criminals. They took on Alpha Male XD and the Patriot, and they took back their tag team championship title belts. Nice job, Smooth Criminals.
Yeah, congratulations. Beating those two, the Alpha Male and the Patriot. Tim and I have locked horns with those guys plenty of times, and they're tough.
And then for the women's tag, Allison Chains and Sammy Hagar retained, taking down Lady Swine and Lady Wildcat Warrior.
Boom.
Wow. Thought maybe Lady Wildcat Warrior and her partner would win.
I thought so too, but it's ironic because Lady Wildcat Warrior doesn't walk away from the pay-per-view empty-handed. But we'll get to that here in a minute. In the Ghidorah six-man championship, the Hateable Dinosaurs took down Corporal Punishment, Mr. Smith, and Pork Rind. So the new champions, the Hateable Dinosaurs.
Oh, dinosaurs is at it again.
And then our main event. Ironically, because the NME, ARS, we've got the Army of Darkness. Several of these big teams have been kind of working their way in the BBL and making a lot of points. And HOP, what is that, House of Pain? They only have 3 members. And it turns out in the King of Hardcore Championship match, two of their members fought each other. The Patriot and Alpha Male XD, with the Patriot retaining his championship.
Way to go.
And then the Queen of Hardcore Championship match between Lady Wildcat Warrior and the champ Marissa WrestleFest. Lady Wildcat Warrior is our new champ. Nice
Congratulations.
job.
Yay.
Yep, you're lucky. He asked me if I wanted to cash in, but I said no.
There you go.
That's right. She's got the bloody purse. She can cash that in any time for a title shot.
Yeah, and like I said, she's waiting in the wings, and she did a good thing right there, talking to cash out, and didn't do it.
So moving on to our end of year awards. Moment of the year. The Smooth Criminals losing their after over a 2-year reign as the tag team champions. They finally lost. That was the moment of the year, and maybe the new moment of the year might be when they took them back. Nice job again, Smooth Criminals.
Well,
That's right. We don't go without our time for a long time. That's right.
And they
you guys,
themselves.
Go ahead.
They shouldn't be down on themselves holding the titles for 2 years. That set the bar right there in a record. So, you can always get them back.
And you got to check out the almanac. Since they've been in here, I think they're what? Tim would probably know. 4 or 5-time champions?
Yep, 5.
So there you go.
And to go along with that, the Non-Wrestler of the Year award goes to their manager, Sir Oliver Pumpernickel.
Oh, congratulations.
By the way, thanks for the last name, Jerry.
Well, I do everything I can.
Guy's name is Pumpernickel, and this guy's last name is Pumpernickel.
There you go. Yeah, Pumpernickel could show up in LSL again, or she could show up BBL, or she could show up in any other league. My kitty will show up there.
Then we have the Most Improved Wrestler of the Year goes to Kylie Hochstetter. She's come out with a slow start and finished pretty big.
Cool. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Feud of the year. This was a tough one, but Royal Family of Doom dominated most of all the stables in BBL this year. So we just named RFD dominating the BBL stables as Feud of the Year.
Cool.
Match of the year was 5 Rings of Hell. That was Royal Family of Doom versus AOS. I forget what AOS stands for, but that is the Sin Rothschild group. Rising
AOS.
Star, Casanova Lane.
Wow.
He's a weird character, but he's been really picking it up. And this guy won't make it next year because he retired, but most hated is Jared Sin.
Well, as much as the guy is hated, congratulations on his retirement and going into the Hall of Fame, because that's the next best step.
Oh, and he's running the BHL now.
Oh, he's going to BHL. Well,
he's retired. He's running it. He's no longer a wrestler, but he's the commissioner of the BHL.
Interesting. That'll be something, going from a wrestler to a commissioner. That's going to be interesting.
Inspirational Wrestler of the Year is Alpha Male XD.
Wow.
Newcomer Wrestler of the Year is Sinister Sean Brutal, who just came in and just been pretty dominant in his time coming in.
Wow, congrats.
And most popular is Dire Wolf. And that was a tough one because we don't really, other than Hop, we don't really have a lot of good guys. But Dire Wolf was involved in a lot of stuff this year, and he seemed to be on the tips of a lot of wrestlers' names. So we went with him as most popular.
That's awesome. And do you mind if can I add in something right quick?
Sure.
Okay, it's like with all these awards, like most popular and most hated, what some fans don't seem to understand is in some federations you put yourself as a face. Some people you put yourself as a heel, some people do. But it's really up to the fans on who they like and who they don't like. And you could bring in somebody who is basically just, who doesn't care, who just goes in there, whips somebody's butt in the ring and all that, and doesn't really expect to be the popular guy or hated guy, or maybe sometimes he wants to be the hated guy, but ends up being the guy everybody loves or the woman everybody loves. And that's the way it goes in wrestling. I mean, the fans are going to vote for who they like and who they don't like, no matter what the politics say. I mean, there's some fans that are told this is the good guy, but people can end up hating the good guy, and then the bad guy could be their favorite, and they love the bad guy. So,
Absolutely.
That's what I wanted to put in.
Absolutely. Most of the Next awards, unless I'll tell you otherwise, are due strictly to stats. A couple of them are trash talk related, but most of these are directed strictly to stats. And for the most battle wins in 2022, that was B.A. Fox.
I always wondered where some of these guys, Tim and I, came up with a lot. We were brought up with a lot of these guys when we were in was it NWL?
ASL.
Yeah, ASL, yeah. And we always wondered where they were going. It's like, wow, congrats to them.
Yeah, the BBL is bringing a lot of these folks in. And the 6th man of the year is Corporal Punishment, Mr. Smith, and Pork Rind.
Wow. Congrats.
Women's tag of the year is Lady Wildcat Warrior and Lady Swine.
Congrats there.
Gals.
And this is going to surprise everybody. Tag team of the year are the Smooth Criminals.
Well,
I know that's a shock.
I'm not shocked there, because the way you guys are describing these fellas is they held the tag team titles for 2 years, 5-time champions. I mean, they proved they're the best tag team.
Absolutely.
The cream of the crop.
Mm-hmm.
Women's Manager of the Year is Joseph Cockrell.
Oh, congratulations.
And Manager of the Year, Greg, hopefully I say his name close, Kosick.
Oh, congratulations.
And he runs the Royal Family of Doom. Commissioner's Choice. This one isn't stats oriented. This is kind of a combination of influence on commission awards, page 1, and trash talk. It's just a combination of everything. And this year was really tough because we had a lot of really close competition. But in the end, due to his influence in being involved in almost every part of trash talk, was Commissioner's choice for Wrestler of the Year is Gavin Rothschild.
Gavin, no way.
The next two for Wrestler and Men's and Women's Wrestler of the Year is, again, strictly stats oriented. And for Women Wrestler of the Year, it's Allison Chains.
Oh, congratulations.
And for BBL Wrestler of the Year, it's Pale Moon. He got the most points. He also won a wrestling belt, which has already been ordered and hopefully on the way to Pale Moon, whose manager is Greg Gosick.
Oh, congratulations.
Nice job. And I'm not going to go through the current standings because it's so early that that obviously one cycle. You can look at the points when the bulletin is posted. Only thing I'll bring up is this year we also are going to find out who is the stable of the year. And early lead is taken off with ARS and Enemy. Again, one cycle doesn't mean anything, but those two teams really dominated cycle one in the BBL this year. Again, we had so much going on, I could take forever talking about it. Make sure you check out our trash talk. Lots of guys doing great, lots of folks doing great trash talk. Great feuds going on. We have the upcoming, what we should be, I'm hoping to make sure we get them posted, the brackets for the Dusty Rhodes Hardcore Classic and the Mae Young Women's Invitational this next cycle. Then the following cycle will be the Orthos Cup for the tag team and the Cerebrus Cup for the 6-man. So we've got those competition coming up, and winners of each will receive 30 free matches and $100,000 in iMoney.
Wow, that's good.
And one last thing before we move on. Hardcore Friday, where you're starting the number one contender matches. And for King of Hardcore, number one contender matches, Riley Orton versus Pigface, which we'll find out who Pigface really is this cycle, and Danny Yayo versus Sinister Sean Brutal.
No, that'd be good.
Queen of Hardcore, Clover Lane and Jamie Sin have advanced to the next round, but we're going to have a four-way between Allison Chains, Deborah Sin, Etzel Frost, and Sammy Hagar. The best two of those four will advance to take on Clover Lane and Jamie Sin in the next round. Number one contender match for the tag teams, Casanova Lane, Danny Yayo versus Alpha Male and the Patriot. See if any of these teams can challenge the Smooth Criminals.
Well, I got to go with Alpha Male and the Patriot.
For the women's side, it's Catfish Josie and Dr. BB versus Lady Swine and Lady Wildcat Warrior. They just don't seem to want to go away.
No.
It's going to be a tough one.
And then the number one contender match for the 6-man is the PPA versus Hop.
Oh, that'd be good.
And then for the Battle Royal championing, there's 4 wrestlers for each women's and men. The top 2 advance to the next round. And the men's, it's Riley Orton, Boom Boom Bugalow, Louis Ratcliffe, and Danny Yayo. And for the women, that's Allison Chains, Jamie Sin, Clover Lane, and Sammy Hagar. And as a reminder, you advance for the Bulletin Battle Royal. Whoever the top 2 out of those groups will advance.
Oh, very cool.
And as usual, we have the TV Doom Championship, which is challenged every cycle, and the champion gets a +3. We have Etzel Frost, the champion, versus Clover Lane for the women, and for the men, it's Sinister Sean Brutal versus Danny Yayo.
Wow. That'd be good.
But again, we have lots of stuff. Make sure you check it out. At the end of the show, we'll go over the BW events. The fall-winter events have been completed. I think we have a couple $100 worth of prizes to give that we gave out, and we'll explain all that at the end of the show. Make sure you check out our bulletin, check out our almanac. Stay informed. It's just BBL's got so much going on. It's hard for I'd be here all day if I tried to talk about this stuff right now. CWL would be next.
Yep, CW.
You want to take the title page?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that one too. I don't mind. Wrath of Zeus champion, Johnny Morphine.
Boo.
Jealousy of Hera champion, Pagan Delacroix.
Boo.
Boo.
Desire of Aphrodite champion, Svetlana Nikatina, Bloodlust Aries champion, Caden Vane. Power of Poseidon champion, JD Disaster. Our Wisdom of Athena champion, Drusilla Pecadora.
Boo.
Our Wrath of Hades champion, Harrison Hertz.
Boo.
Our Fertility of Demeter champion, Anastasia Nicotina. Our Light of Apollo champion, Orion Deadeye. Cleverness of Hermes champion is Ulysses Deadeye.
Congratulations.
Hunt for Artemis champion, Meepo the Clown.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Ecstasy of Dionysus champion, Slaughter Dog Cujo. Woo! Congratulations, little shit.
Yeah, Cujo.
Yep. Our Protectors of the Underworld champions are Beepo and Meepo the Clown.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Our Heroes of Olympus champions are Svetlana Nikitina, Anastasia Nikitina. Those who bring war champions, Slaughter Dogs, Creo, Cujo, and Rex. Congratulations, little shit.
Congrats.
Those who bring a New Day champions, Kendra Pecadora, Drusilla Pecadora, and Zoe Pecadora. And the Battle Royal winner wins 25 free CWL matches, Orion Deadeye.
CWL's got some great stuff going on. Some of it, if I tried to explain it, I would not probably give it the credit that it needs. So it's something you need to really check out on his bulletin. But a couple out there that need to be mentioned. Ezria May LaFay got a 501.
Nice.
And Mercy LaFay got a 500. Nice job, ladies.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they had 19 different wrestlers get stars this cycle. 106 cards. Number one in the BWE for cards. Again, nice job. Way to CWL is just taking off. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on in the CWL. I wish the commission could be here to kind of explain it because he could do it better justice than me. But just he's working out the different championships, and the Achilles champion Elroy was actually defeated by Thrash this cycle. So the new champion will be Thrash.
Cool.
Which really hurts the feud. Ministry and Royal Family of Doom have kind of got a feud going on, and that's one check mark, obviously, for the Royal Family of Doom. Again, great trash talk. If the commission was here, he'd go through it a little bit with us, but definitely check it out. And all these leagues have great trash talk in the BWE, but yeah, you got to check it out.
Trash talk is everything.
Oh, it makes the feuds and the feud and everything. Yeah, exactly. Brings it all to the forefront.
Well, we're getting pretty much in, like you say, in all these different leagues, getting all the TT out there and everything. I think the word, especially in LSL, is getting out. People are doing more TT, which is good. And that's what we need is more people speaking and, the wrestlers speaking up what they want, because, how are we going to know if we can't get the matches made? If somebody wants a shot at, like if somebody wanted a shot at BTY for the World Diamond Drop title, okay, then tell the commissioner of that division what you want and all that. He's not going to give you a title shot off the bat. He's going to say, okay, you're in the division, but you got to prove yourself. You got to prove yourself. Win some big matches.
Plus, there's a waiting period to get a title shot, too. If you're new, it'll take you 5 cycles before you get that title shot. That chance.
Like I said, it's just with that's a prestigious title.
If you're brand new, or if you go ahead and win a Royal Rumble, something like that, you might get an automatic job.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Eric, he waited a while and didn't really pan out for him. And I told him, well, just, you have another opportunity. You have an opportunity of becoming junior heavyweight division champion again. You can be junior heavyweight champ again. You may have not won the World Diamond Drop title, but you have another shot at another world title you like. So, you're not completely just take this as a stepping stone. It didn't work. So you have another opportunity to be the best junior heavyweight in the LSL. Because right now, in my personal opinion, when it's said and done, I think BTY will probably go down. I know he'll go down as the greatest World Diamond Drop champion. And I got to say, for junior heavyweight title, Eric Fontaine is definitely going to be considered one of the best world junior heavyweight champions there.
Well, him, Ricky.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, those two have fought for that title tooth and nail time and time again for any title. And if their records are pretty much even because they beat each other for titles. We'll see where that goes because Ricky the Fox Steamboat will go down as being one of the greatest too in wrestling.
Okie dokie. Are we ready for Ka?
Yep, we are ready. Our league champion, Virus Misses Infection. Our TV champion, Eldritch Sparrow. Our Central Plains champion from the Battle Royal, El Luchador. East Coast champion, who's in most of our BWE leagues, Elias Deadeye.
What a name.
Our Great Lakes champion. Huh?
I was just gonna say we need to find out who the manager of those dudes are. They had a hell of a feud going on in BBL, but it's hard to find out to help them out if we don't know who they are.
Our Great Lakes champion is Ecstasy. Our Mid-Atlantic champion, Princess Anna. Our Northeast champion, Mrs. Chemical Valley. Our Pacific Northwest champion, Isaac Hemlock. Our Rocky Mountain champion, the Mega Punk, Christopher Jerkowski. I do believe this is his last cycle.
Wow.
Damn.
Our Southeast champion, Delia Nightshade. Southwest champion is Montana Lovestone. Here's one Rob might like. Our West Coast champion, Indian Joe.
Yep.
Our league tag team champions and their last tag team championship, the Mega Punk Christopher Jerkowski and the Game Head Kenneth Jerkowski. The Jerks.
Yep.
Yeah. Our TV tag team champions and also won the U.S. tag team championships, Indian Joe and Monkey Eyed Tim.
Yay!
I do believe this team won the world six-man titles as well. Justin Baltimore, Johnny Jacksonville, and Daniel Detroit.
Nice job.
There you go.
Congrats.
Our TV six-man champions are El Jefe, El Luchador, and El Destructor. Did they get anything or no?
No, they didn't get nothing.
Okay. Our Battle Royal champion is, Battle Royal winner, might as well say champion, El Luchador.
Yay!
Yay.
So Ka has tons of stuff going on. Again, check the bulletin because we're not going to cover all of it this tournament. On the radio show. But they have the tag team tournament going on. And like I said, it's too bad the commissioner wasn't here because he could cover this much better than I do. But they have the tag team tournament for the championship coming through. He's got his TV shows, the Fight Club. El Jefe is currently their champion. He takes on Mrs. Chemical Valley in Tour 31. And also some awards. Let me find the awards. I know they're here somewhere.
Cards were at 71.
I'm sorry?
Cards were at 71.
71 is awesome for Ka. Every cycle they have improved. They're going to be right there with BBL and CWL before we blink an eye. Because Rothschild, as much as I hate to say this, it breaks my heart to say this, is doing one hell of a job running Kaw.
What?
The problem is he may lose Kaw depending on what happens at the pay-per-view. He's not real good with his money.
Well, I can actually say this. CAW won by 1 point.
Nice. We're going to hit their end-of-year awards. Wrestler of the Year goes to El Destructor.
Congratulations.
Tag Team of the Year is El Luchador and El Destructor. I just wanted you all to see that El Jefe's boys are taking it to the bank. Sixth Man of the Year is Jacksonville, Detroit, and Baltimore. So if you ever get lost, just check in with these guys. They seem to know all the towns. Feud of the Year was Montana Lovestone versus everyone. It says here Montana has had beefs with Chemical Valley, Trace, and Gavin Rothschild. Well, and currently there's all kinds of, you got to read this. I can't even go into it on the air. But between her, the head of the WWL, I mean, it's just crazy stuff. You got to have to read that and make your own judgments. Oh, this one I got to cry on a little bit. Just like vomit comes up my mouth a little bit. But Newcomer of the Year is Chet Christopher. And of course, who do you think Gavin Rothschild named as Man of the Year?
Gavin Rothschild.
Gavin Rothschild.
Oh, shucks. I thought you were going to say Catfish Rock.
But yeah, like I said, you guys probably have something to add. Again, we just talked about it, but the trash talk is awesome. And Kai is just growing huge. If you're not in Kai, you probably need to take a look. Check out the Holly Wars, the pay-per-view between Ka and WWL. Great artwork in here too for the matches. If you don't check out the bulletin, you're really missing some really good stuff.
Or you can check Melvin's YouTube channel.
But again, Gavin, Sin, you got to get off your sick bed and get your butt to work. We need your input on these leagues because you guys know these leagues better than we do.
Yes, we go on to WWL. Our Crest of Chaos champion from the virus BCB A-Game, Derek Ace. Our Twisted Carnage champion, Chainsaw Shatterday. Our Smoldering Sorrow champion, from virus, Big Bad Mama Shatterday. Lord of Torment champion, Inazuma. Belt subtitly or
What?
subtitly champion, Jazzman. Ending Misery champion, Little Chick. Girdle of Dirt champion, Choke Slam Shatterday. Internal Vengeance champion from Order Highwaymen, the Dam Builder.
Must be a beaver.
Gun Belt champion, MJ's #1 fan of. Shayna Becko's champion is also from the Highwaymen, the Pilot. Shattered Bloodlust champion, Cupcake. Whispered Agony champion, Scream Man. Our Band of Distance Wars champions, Little Chick and Big Chick. I'm not sure if they won the World Tag Team titles. I think
they
did.
got it, didn't they, Tim?
And our Band of Distance Wars TV, Jimbo Slice and Jimbo Slice. And also our U.S. Tag Team Champion.
Yay!
Our Circle of Sanity Champion, Demolisher, Basher, Masher, and Thrasher. And also the World 6-Man Champion. Our Circle of Sanity champions are Buck, Catfish, Bucky, Giant, and Monster, who are our U.S. 6-Man champions.
Way to go.
And our Battle Royal winner is Little Chick.
Yay!
I don't know much about it. Whoever's in this league, you know how to represent. But we tell you what the card.
You got to check out his site or BWE site for his report, because it's not posted on IW website. So that should entice you to want to take a look.
Really?
With 92 cards.
And now,
For the moment Jerry has been asking for,
we can now meet the FIL. It's not going to be a BWE league. This is more of a, well, what would you say, Jerry? Something for fun?
Yeah, just something that we came up with that I'm going to give Tim the honors of doing.
This is a 3-limit league. It is called the Final Impact League. And we will have 5 titles, and it is only singles. No tags, no 6-man. Singles. This is to better yourself on singles competition. So if anybody wants to join, you can either look it up on the IWA webpage, or you could listen to this. And we are looking for men and women, and you cannot transfer more than 500 wins in.
I got a question.
You guys want to know the championship names? Sign up. And mention what you want to mention about it, Jerry.
Well, it's a different league. It's more going to be kind of boxing sort of oriented, boxing/wrestling oriented. And Tim and I came up with these names for these titles, so you'll be amazed. You will be probably pleased. I don't know if you'll be happy. Hopefully, be happy by them. But it's something that Tim and I talked about, which, you know, all these different leagues we have tag team and 6-man. But if those who don't want to play in the TV tag or TV 6-man or TV league titles, it doesn't matter. We decided to make a league that has only singles titles, like Tim says, to better yourself as a singles wrestler, because eventually you're going to want to stop playing 6-man or tag team and do singles. I mean, I know it's my quest to get a world title and get an IWA world title or even an elite title, and I want to do that in singles.
You know, we already have 6 managers that are willing to sign up. All we need is one more.
It's like it's a gold federation. Tim and I talked about it, and he gave me the choice where to put it, and I said, let's try gold. We've never done a gold. We've done steel. We've done bronze. We've done iron. Let's do a gold. That's the best thing to do. I mean, do something different, because we're all good in steel. We're all good in bronze and jade and diamond federations and iron, but let's try something different. Let's do it in a gold, and I think we'll do pretty good. You know, Tim and I have got experience in gold. Rob's got experience in gold.
There's 3 ways to win your matches in this. Either knockout. Well, actually, there's 4 ways: knockout, pin, submission, decision.
Those are the ways you win in the match. We're using boxing rules, which means, and if it ends up being a draw, you know, normally we'll have the judges make the decisions, the commissioners. And if there's a title match, which let's say for example, let's say we get 2 wrestlers, like their names are the Crusher, and the other one is the Night Stalker, for example. Let's say it's for the for one of the commissioner titles, the FIL heavyweight title. Let's say both men had great strategies and they ended up dead even with a strategy and ended up being a draw. Okay, then Tim and I would have to decide, any other commissioners, okay, this is a championship match, what do we want to do? We'll make a decision on it and go from there. Yeah. And if we want say call it a draw, we can call it a draw, or make a decision. You know, of if the point values are even, then it'll be a draw. If it's by one, like for example, if it's like 1 point, we're going to consider that a decision. And the knockouts are pretty much if you go out there and beat somebody by 10 or 20 points, let's say, for example, or 18 points, that's a knockout. Yeah, and a 1 point win will be a split decision. So we'll get stuff going in the matches and make it fun. You know, make it be a little inventive, add a little boxing rules to them, you know, and you know, you can still win a match by pin, like Tim says, pinfall, submission, knockout, decision. I mean, let's have some fun with it. Let's go where no one has gone before. Excuse me. Take the thing out of Star Trek. But yeah, let's just go and let's have fun. You know, let's make it fun. Let's make it fun in the Gold League. Let's show every other Gold League out there that we mean business. And I especially want to compete with the ASL, definitely. And is the Flying Aces League, is that a Gold League, or what is that?
No, that's Diamond.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about what's his nuts.
Okie doke. Everybody has to take a look at that.
Oh yeah, just like I said, any questions, talk to Tim or myself, and we'll let you know. But let's do that. Let's make it the best Gold League there is. Let's outshine all the other Gold Leagues. Let's make it. If people want to start their wrestling career, go straight to the FIL. Don't go to the NWL or whatever it's called now. Go someplace else.
I got a question, Jerry.
Yeah.
On that transfers, is that just for one person or all of them, or what?
I decided to go ahead and let whoever wrestler you want in to bring in, but as long as it's under 500 wins.
Yeah, under 500. Tim and I agreed on that. Under 500 wins, which means, here's the thing: if you come in with like 1,000 or 2,000 matches, no, you're not going to come in. We won't approve that.
Okay, but what I was wanting to know is it for all three wrestlers or just one?
To do all three wrestlers, you can.
Yeah.
But just remember what I said, it can be either 2 women, 1 man, or 1 man, 2 women, or if you don't want any women, 3 men. If you don't want any men, 3 women.
Okay, I understand that part. What I was wanting to know, is, are you making it that all 3 of them can be transferred in, or just one, or what?
Yeah.
Yes, you can transfer all 3 in if you want.
Yeah. There's no limit. I mean, Tim and I aren't going to make you say, okay, for example, let's say you wanted to transfer Catfish John over to the FIL, and let you say, well, I want to bring Tessa with me too, and I want to bring Violent Victoria. Yeah, then do it. But their wins, like Tim says,
he can't take the Violent one. She's the Flaming Rose champ.
Yeah, it's, you know, like I said, it's just an example if he wanted to.
Yeah,
and all that. But it has to be, like Tim says, you got to be under 500 wins, because if you're over the 500, if you're 501 or 502, then you're going to have to drop your record and start all over again.
You guys kind of explained FIL a little bit. This still is kind of BWE though.
Yeah, I know. We're getting back to BWE. BWE announcements, go for it.
I made a couple mistakes and forgot a couple things with BBL. I wanted to clarify the Battle Royal at Hardcore Friday. The Battle Royal for the men's, I gave the wrong names. It's actually Matsura Makasi. Correct me. Boom Boom Bugalo, Louis Ratcliffe, and Danny Yayo. On the women's side, it's Allison Chains, Big Money, Bonnie Banks, Clover Lane, and Sammy Hagar. And as a shout out, the biggest, most important part of the end of the year thing is our Hall of Fame, and I failed to mention it. So this is my shout out to the two newest members of the BBL Hall of Fame, the New World Order with their wrestlers, and also Rob Ratcliffe. Both have joined the BBL Hall of Fame.
I think it's funny. Rob was asking me, how did he get all my accomplishments on there? Well, he's probably got all the bulletins.
Take a look at the almanac. That's you can. I've got everybody, at least since 2017. I haven't got any almanacs prior to, or not almanacs, but bulletins prior to 2017. But from 2017 to today, I have every single almanac, and that's where I come up with the stats. And I'm actually hoping some folks out there may have some older almanacs, or not almanacs, I mean bulletins. And as they forward those bulletins to me, I can change the overall stats in the almanac. And I would love that. That would, because we're talking 30 years of history, and I've only got like 5 years of history. And NWO, New World Order manager, is Robert Fluitt. He hasn't played much in the last year, and I hope his days of playing aren't over. But if they are, he was a big part of what kept BBL alive, especially in the hard and the bad years.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and mention the winners of your death matches.
Oh, yes, the money. How can we forget money? Let me pull that up real quick. BWE Fall-Winter events. King of the Death Matches, B.A. Fox, won $76 in credit.
Yay!
Louis Ratcliffe won $27 in credit.
Yay!
And Inchy Hernando won $5 in credit as king of the men's side, the king of the heart, the death matches. On the women's side, Trapper Jessie Blue won $27 credit.
Yay!
Lady Swine won $10 credit.
Yay!
And poor Christy Boom Boom out of the Gal won $2.50.
Yay!
Oh.
And the
kidding.
Von Erich Classic, that was a winner take all. El Jefe and crew won $57 in BWE credit.
Cool.
So, big winner here is Rob Ratcliffe for the managers. Rob Ratcliffe won $138 in BWE credit.
Yay!
Nice job, Rob.
Thank you. Thank
Rob
you.
Lawson, we don't know who he is, of course, won $67 in BWE credit. Joseph Cockrell won $5, and Timothy Clark won $2.50.
Ooh.
Way to go for all four of them.
So this is a big dollar event for us. Next time these will hit up, we'll be sort of coming into the end of summer, fall. So be ready to jump in. That's a lot of dollars out there in credit. So make sure everybody participates. We got to push. Make sure LSL and GAL. We had good representation out of about half the leagues, but we got LSL and GAL, and now WWL is in there. We got to make sure they're all aware of this. And these money prizes are as good, if not better, than some of the other money prizes going on in the IWA.
I think we're going to do it coming up soon. Yeah, we're going to do a new one coming up soon. And Mr. Travers here is going to come up with the event.
So it's a good cycle for Double R Rob Ratcliffe. Ended up in the BBL Hall of Fame and won a crap load of BWE credit.
Yay!
That's what I got. Like I said, the BBL stuff I should have mentioned, and how I didn't mention I should be shot for not mentioning the Hall of Fame stuff. That is the big stuff. That is big time.
Well, I was going to bring it up at the end, but I wasn't going to say no.
Also, I guess along with that, I should let everybody know also that if you go into the BBL Hall of Fame, you get a plaque. We mailed out a plaque to Robert and two Roberts. Robert and Robert both got plaques for entering the BBL Hall of Fame.
I'd like to thank everybody who has helped me get as far as I've got. I mean, it's been a pleasure working with them. It's been a pleasure being there. And it's a ball of fun. I'd like to thank everybody.
Any shout outs, guys?
Yeah, let's give a shout out to all the people that plays, all the managers, all the guys and wrestlers, and gotta get out a big shout out to the commissioners of these leagues, and for Johnny B for letting us be there.
Hoorah!
Yeah.
You?
I'll give a shout out to the two that weren't here. Someone's got to do it, right?
That's
I think they should get a flush.
yeah, let's give them a flush.
Yeah, they made me do it.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
And I do believe that's all the time we have for you this cycle, unless Rob Lawson had anything to add.
Nope. I'm good, and God bless you all.
Yeah.
Same with you, bro.
I'd like
Okay.
to thank everybody.
I guess that means dismissed. Be safe. See you 3 weeks.
Yep.
Y'all.
Have a good one.